Alright, shalom. First of all, I start off by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Akakodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Mission to well, GMS. Peace, blessings, salutations to the elect, scattered abroad, preaching His word in all sincerity and in truth. Alright, this is my lactase that from GMS and I've come back with another video. Alright, I'd like to touch on this article real quick. We'll see Joe Biden's White House press secretary, right? She say, if you're not, so like, if you're banned on one social media platform, we should also be banned on other social media platforms, right? So hey, we must 8 and 11, you know? Alright, wait, see. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Alright? So if you post something on, let's say, Periscope, right, you will be banned on YouTube, etc. You understand? Instagram and all them other social media platforms. Right, because basically the truth is all over social media. Right, it's on the web, the net, you know, the net. Right. Book of Romans 10 and 18. Romans 10, the book of Romans chapter 10 and verse 18, where it say, but I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their song went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. You understand? So this truth has reached the four corners of the earth already. Right? Everybody in every nation, all the Israelites in every nation waking up to their true nationality, you know, to their true biblical heritage, you know. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans is the true people of the book. Right? It's the true Israelites. You know? Alright, so hey, you can see that, you know, the Mosiah Bashem Yahushai is about to make the prophets' tongues clean to the roof of their mouths, you know, the top of their mouths, you know, right? And there's a prophecy that, you know, coming real soon. Right? The Mosiah is about to send a famine on the land, a famine of His word. They will be able to hear the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai on the highways and byways no more. So we people out there that saying, you know, there's not your time yet. When it's your time, the Mosiah Bashem Yahushai will give you the understanding. Hey, or they will wait on that. Alright? Or they will wait on that. You know? Because the only thing is the Mosiah Bashem Yahushai that chose us. The Mosiah Bashem Yahushai that chose us. We haven't chosen Bashem Yahushai. Bashem Yahushai chose us. You know? As the scriptures say. Alright? I'd like to touch on the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 26. Let me get it real quick. Right, book of Ezekiel, chapter 3. Starting at verse 26, I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are rebellious house. For they are a rebellious house. Yeah, you know, Israel is known for short history as being a rebellious house. You understand? Hardened, stiff-necked, they're hard-headed. You know, that why the Mosiah say, I'll get a scripture in Jeremiah 4:22. Alright? But hey, as the Lord say here, I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth. So it come in a time where we wouldn't be saying we wouldn't be saying anything no more. We wouldn't be out there on the highways and byways prophesying. Alright? And that time is near. That time coming. Alright? Because you people out there is in for a rude awakening. All y'all who thinking, you know, YOLO, you only live once, live your best life. Nobody could tell you what to do. You know, your life, your body, your choice, your life, your choice. You could do what you want. Hey, the Mosiah Bashem Yahushai is gonna He lays left hand upon this planet. Alright? The Most High Bashim Yahshai is going to lay his left hand upon this planet. So all you wicked tutors, devils and heathens that thinking you all could do all they want, that disrespect any prophets, coughing against the prophets. Yeah. Real soon these same men, real soon you all gonna be running looking for us. Right? Because you all once hear this word and you all scoffed at it. Alright? I'm gonna jump back to Amos real quick and read verse 12, then I'll move on. Verse 12 reads, see, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Shem Yahshai and shall not find it. Yeah, because the Most High has cleaned up his prophets, from every street corner. The Most High raised them. Most High say, well, hey, that is it. Right? I'll take away my word. The elect done seal. The 144,000 men. And the rest are women and children. They done seal, is it. Time for the 4 angels that bound in the river Euphrates to loose the winds, Time for the plagues to come upon the earth. Alright? Because the elect done seal. Time for the Most High to lay his left hand and bring destruction upon this place. Alright? To what I have Yahshai for this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Go to the book of Isaiah 55 and 6, where it says, seek ye Yahweh Shem Yahshai while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near. See the Lord while he may be found. Right now you could find the Lord, you could find the prophets on the highways and byways. Call upon him while he's near. Right now the Most High is near, and he's about to turn his back, he's about to shut the doors. But now all they're quick to say, it's not the time in yet. When all they're ready, ting, blah, blah. Alright? When all they're ready, all they will collect a nuke, an intercontinental ballistic missile. The scripture I wanted to read, Jeremiah 4. Get it real quick. You niggas out there thinking that's all they could do all they want. But it's not so. Right, book of Jeremiah chapter 4, starting at verse 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are such as children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Right? So the Most High saying, hey, for this people is foolish, my people is foolish, they have not known him. Right? They're such as children, they're stupid children, right? And they have none understanding, or they have no understanding of the words in this book. Right? That's why you all spew all this madness. So hey, as I say, the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahshai is about to bring plagues upon this earth. Right after he sealed up the mouths of the prophets. Right? You guys have 33 and 6. Book of Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6, where it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. The things that we speak and the things that, we bring it out from the Bible, right? They're going to be the stability at these times that come in, and the strength of the salvation, all right? So the things that we speak about and you all mock us, hey, it would have kept you all stable in these perilous times that come in, but since you all don't want to hear the words of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, since you all don't want to hearken unto the words of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, you all will be unstable, or they're going to be fuel for the fire. Simple. That's just how it is. And ultimately, it's just Yahweh Shem Yahshai as it chose you also. It wasn't chosen from the beginning. Alright? So, hey, yeah. We out there speaking truth, and, you saw Edom Look like that because the prophesying against his kingdom. You know the prophets, Jeremiah 28. Get it real quick. Get it real quick. Jeremiah 28 starting at verse 8. Get straight to the point. Let's say Jeremiah 28 and 8. Can Jeremiah 28 and 8, the prophets that have been before me and before they of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and pestilence. You prophesying against many countries and against great kingdom. This is modern day Sodom and Egypt. This is modern day Babylon. You know, a great kingdom, and we prophesying against it, right? Because because of the wickedness that is being exalted upon the planet. You know, and who's pushing it? The so-called white man. He saw Edom, right? And pretty soon the Most High is gonna shut down the internet. Yeah, the Most High will shut down the internet. Thus say the Lord, thus say the Abba Shem El Shai. Yeah, the book of Psalms chapter 19 and verse 1. Book of Psalms chapter 19 and verse 1. The heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Verse 2. Day unto day utter his speech, and night unto night sheweth knowledge. You know, this going into the internet. Verse 3. There is no speech, no language where their voice is not heard. Yeah, because it could go up on the internet and get a shoot, right? And with it, it have subtitles. It have an option where you could click, where you could get it in, you know, English, Spanish, and other different languages, right? So if you're a man, if you're an Israelite over there in China, and all you could speak in is Chinese, right? Over there in China, they will have their subtitles, you know, and it will be the same thing in these other countries that speak different tongues. Alright, verse 4, their line is going out throughout the whole earth, right? And their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set the tabernacle for the sun. Their line, you know, because right now what we doing, we fishing for the elect. So here we throwing out that line, we throwing out that net, you know. Matthew 13, I'm getting real quick, because St. Matthew chapter 13 and verse 47. Matthew chapter 13 and verse 47. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net, you know, that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind. Verse 48, which when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down and gathered the good into the vessel and cast the bad away. Because you know it had people that came into the chute and fell out. You understand? It had men that came into the chute and fell out. That's why the Lord say, you know, the scripture say, I can't remember how it say, but so like, I can't remember where it is. I can't remember where it is, but roughly paraphrasing where it say, you know, the niggas out there that know the truth and take their hands off the plow will be beaten with many stripes. You know, so all that left the truth, basically you're spitting in our shy face, you'll turn all the back on our shy, right? And you all will be beaten with many stripes. Thus say the Lord, thus say the Abba Shem El Shai, thus say the Holy Scriptures. You know, right? And the word internet, alright, but basically, the Most High Abba Shem El Shai bring forth the internet, invented the internet to broadcast the truth through the four corners of the earth. Alright? And the word ter in the word internet goes back to the Latin word terrain, right? Which means earth. So you can't see net into the earth, you know, internet into the earth. You understand? And as we see in St. Matthew, again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast out into the sea and gathered of every kind, every nation, every nation. You understand? That's why you could go to Revelation. Revelation 5 and 9, where it say, And they sung a new song saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the glory by the blood out of every kindred and every tongue and every people and nation, out of every nation. You understand? I have it in Revelation 7 and 9 also. 7 and 9 also, it say, After this I beheld and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, right, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues stood before the throne, right, and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and bands in their hands, right? So, that many people that will read this and, they wouldn't have the understanding. They would think, well, hey, basically all nations could be saved because it tell you with nations and kindreds and tongues in there. But we have to remember that we were scattered, 1 Corinthians 12 and 2, with the Most I say you were Gentiles. Why we were Gentiles? Because we was learning the philosophies of the Gentiles. We was worshipping their gods, we was worshipping their power. Right? So, with being scattered, obviously, to have Israelites that will go, Israelite men that will go into these other nations, women, right, and bring forth children, right? And if that first child is a man, if that child is a man, if that child is a male, when that child grow, right, that child, and if that child go into another nation again, right, beside his own, obviously, your grandchild will come out looking like, let me say it's an Edomite, right? Let me say like an Israelite man breed an Edomite. Obviously, the Edomite child, the male child will come out with certain Edomite features, and I will say that Edomite male child go and have sex with another Edomite woman, right? Your grandson or your granddaughter will obviously have, even more features than your child. More Edomite features than your child. And hey, eventually, if it keep on going like that, your great-great-great-grandchild will be looking like a plain old white man, right? But hey, the seed goes back to the father. Right, so it's not just about skin color and appearance. It's according to the seed line, the father. You understand? Right? So we fishing for the elect. This net was cast out into the sea, into the world, into all the nations. Via the internet. The prophets preaching this word and God of every kind. Right? So, hey, Amos 8 and 11, Famine of the word. Hey, the Mosiah Bashima is about to, save the elect, take the prophets of the street, and bring death and destruction upon the planet. So, with that, Kalala Imla, Alahaya Nawaya Hawa Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakudash, the bonus of the elders and apostles of great mission to world, GMS. Peace, blessings, salutations to the elect, scattered abroad, preaching his word in all sincerity and in truth. Shalom, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahshai, Bashem, Kakodash, Brakatam, Mawat, Rababal, DTA, DTT. Shalom.